Sherry, this is Shella. Come in. Are you reading? Roger, writing clear, brother. It was a good idea for you to do this consciousness of yours during the time when the surface when all the dignitaries, when all the world leaders dignitaries are during the party in Atlantis to as part of a peace corps session that Atlantis arranged between the leaders of the world and Atlantis. And this, since Wakanda is a part is the newly member of the United States, we have an invitation. Although maybe if I must best is that if you were here, brother, no, I need to infiltrate Atlantis the way I know how. Well, I trust you to infiltrate Atlantis diplomatically, as way to be my eyes and ears inside the base. Of course, T'Challa. We're arriving at Atlantis now. Service world dignitaries. I, Queen Emily, am honored to welcome you to Atlantis. My husband, King Nimor, will greet you all shortly, but hopes that hopes that you'll feel welcome and humbled of our invitation here, as he hopes that this royal gal will help assure peaceful coexistence between the service world and Atlantis. That is what we desired, Queen Amrita. As a high official of the people of Nigeria, I hope that we can continue peaceful coexistence. Of course, and President Kelly, Atlantis is even more humbled that you decided to make an appearance at our little get together. Of course, it is an honor to ensure peace. I just wish that of course, my husband, I understand that you, as president, you have other responsibilities elsewhere as well to ensure peace during these times. Indeed, and I hope that I can discuss a private meeting between you and your husband to discuss more delicate matters. I'll pass the message to my husband, to King Nimor. I hope that these matters include me, and Dr. Radcliffe. And I also been told of your arrival. King also hopes that you enjoy your time here. Dr. Radcliffe, I don't recall you being a member of the United Nations. I am not Queen Princess Siri. But my groundwork work in biochemistry and genetic research has attracted attention, as I hope attract attention of Atlantis. I hope that he will allow me access to advanced technology to further my research and my research in improving the human body. Perhaps you'll be welcome to listen, Princess Siri. See, I have always, I also, as a way of helping me, I always hope to find a time to arrange a meeting between your brother, the king. Yeah, speaking of T'Challa, we were hoping that your brother would attend this meeting, as well as any discrepancy that might have happened when my husband apprehended Tiger Shark. Unfortunately, my brother has other matters to attend to, but he offers his apologies and which how kind. Now, right this way, the gala will happen shortly. Shortly. Excuse me, do you might probably tell me please where your restroom is? Of course. My guard here will escort you to the bathroom. Right this way, Princess Siri. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mind? I found my. You mind if I check my purse for a bit? Of course, ma'am. Alright. So I have access to this security system. I'll send to your helmet now. Thank you, Sherry. With this, I should be able to find a quick and easy way into into the bait into Atuma Nemo's palace as well as when we find Tiger Shark. Interesting. According to the present mortality rate is right around here. If I want to reach the rate, I should enter right here. Alright, thank you, Sherry. Well. Looks like we're not the only ones looking to break into Atlantis today. Yeah, even the King of Wakanda getting on in action. I see a great opportunity to cause some mayhem. But trust me, brother. If you want to do more, it is to punish the King of Wakanda for the grief he has caused upon me. But we must stay on target. Killmonger insists that we get this job done, unless you want to upset him even further than he already is. Yeah, I know. Where that is. So tell me, Windsor. Tell me the reason why T'Challa isn't coming to the sky is because he still has some mixed feelings between Atlantis and Wakanda. Why I think so. From what I hear, the feud between Atlantis and Wakanda has gone for centuries, decades before we learned of either of your kingdom's existence. You are not wrong, Ambassador Mori. Wakanda has had a very complicated history, but over years we have learned to adapt it and make peace with the mistakes of the past and hope to move forward. Wakanda's hope is my presence would help things out. And, you, Dr. Radcliffe, what do you hope to do from all this? Well, I hope that King Nemo allowing to examine a few of his people. You see, my work in bio enhancement and human online research has hit a robot. You see, for years I have taken my life to figure out ways to enhance the human body for scientific research and human, of course, nothing military, of course, but as a way of improving the human body. You see, I believe that the solution to improving the human body is through harmless bio enhancements. You mean turning humans into cyborgs? Not cyborgs exactly, Senator Boyle. More like using cybernetic implants to enhance the human body to help him human bio enhancements to improve the human body to enforce the human body's immune system, to protect them from diseases, infections, damages, and war. Anyways, one of my patients was in a serious car accident was caused with a result of a car crashing into a gas station, which causing major body damage. My work has helped that person heal, replacing her lost limbs with augmented cybernetic parts. At least she's better. I hope that I can. Very fascinating. Well, speaking of the king, here he comes now, dude. All attempted human service dignitaries. My duty to welcome your host of this evening, King Nemo of Atlantis. World leaders, dignitaries of the service world. I, King Nemo, welcome you to my humble home. It is my hopes that this little gala I have arranged will help smooth out any concerns you may have between the peace accords that were made between the Atlantis and your service world governments. It is my hope that my duty to assure you that the Atlantean attacks that happened recently are more of an isolated instance. The acts of a small group of Atlantean outlaws and nothing more than barbarians acting on their own accords, not on the wills of the crown. And just assure you that they don't represent all of Atlantis. Not like myself, my wife, and the Atlantean guards that you see before you, keeping us safe during these difficult matters. I hope that I want you to know I will take my time I can to talk to all of you, and I hope that you enjoy the festivities. Festivities. I hope you enjoy this party. Party. Well, thank you, King Nemor, for your most welcome. President Kelly, also want to assure you that, and no one here. I also want to assure you that everyone here knows that the anti-attacks that happened recently were not your doing, but the doing of those that you deem traitors to your kingdom. The supervillain says of supervillains Tire Shark, and we all know that supervillains Tire Shark and Atuma have caused both of our worlds grief, and we trust that you are handling this matter the way appropriately. Thank you, President Kelly, for your honest, of course, and to show us we the delegates want to offer you gifts to as a way of thank you for your most gracious hospitality. Gifts, that is not necessary, but they will be well received. Thank you. Here's mine. I hope you enjoy this gift that we're giving you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate. Me and my husband appreciate these gifts. Princess Suri. This truly is a surprise. I think Wakanda would pay us a visit due to our scarred history. Nonsense. Joe and I both agree that it is time that we bury the past and work towards building a future where both Wakanda and Andy can coexist peacefully, and we hope that this gift of yours will help assure that. But yes, if that was true, your brother would be here accompanying you to this party. I assure you, my brother truly feels bad for the way he acted towards you yesterday, and hopes that this gift will smooth things out. If he wants to smooth things out, he would show himself me face to face instead of sending you to do that for you. Dory, what my husband means is that Barry's was so that we hope that T'Challa would arrive here to help with any discussion that may have been, any misunderstandings. I assure you, my brother wishes to be here as much as you do, but his duty as a king has cost him, as well as the Avenger, has caught him elsewhere. Is that so? Or perhaps you could pass a message along to me on behalf of us. Tell him that we understand, and we hope that we will have another opportunity to talk to him shortly. I will. Enjoy the gift. All right. Well done, Shuri. I will take it from here. I'm not touching all the security system. And I'll use this to without being detected by anything I touch. Did you hear? Yeah. Worry, one of the United Barbarians that followed our Tiger Shark during the attack. Really? I thought that guy was legit, man. I guess not. That would be a traitor just like the rest of them. Yeah, that jerk. I guess what's always find the rest of Ronnie in that prison, so as long as we're on guard protecting Atlantis, we should ensure that, indeed. That smell. I suddenly detect the stench of Wakandan. Well, the Black Panther. You're definitely far away from your safe kingdom of Wakanda, aren't you, King? You're really taking a great risk breaking into Atlantis just to talk to me. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to demand. Tell me what you know about Killmonger's plan. Why do you want the crown? Why are you after those keys? What is your plan? You're no. You can't do nothing to me. I am President Atlantis. You lost your right to attend me when you allowed Namor and his lapdogs to arrest me. So what to do? I'm not here. I'm coming here to play games with you, Tiger Shark. I demand answers. All right. I'll talk. Killmonger. The reason why Killmonger wants to Let's form an alliance with me to retrieve those keys. So because they know that their keys that the focus are needed to open a crate where a silver kind of crown is. It's the only way. It's the only. It's the only open. Why is it when? Is he why? He is not. He is. You see, both me. You see, in reality, both me and Killmonger are nothing more than servants who serve a true masters behind this whole operation. Who, the ones, when we are nothing more than servants of the Shadow Council. The Shadow Council, that's impossible. But my grandfather defeated the Shadow Council years ago. That's what they wanted you to think, Prince. But you would kind of realize that Shadow Council existence it goes beyond that of Wakanda. The Shadow Council was made up back then. The Shadow Council was made up of more than just traitors that were kind of traitors to your kingdom, king. The Shadow Council made up of other members that made up of different organizations, criminal organizations that are located all over the planet. And what is the goal? And this new Shadow Council's goal is not just to rule Wakanda, but the entire planet, to cleanse it of all imperfections and all false idols that take upon themselves govern this world. Basically, to destroy the current national common order that are policing with their version of world order. Who else besides you and Killmonger are members of the Shadow Council? I want names. Really, even the very tops. Even I don't know that. The only person I know that's a member of the Shadow Council is Killmonger, and that's all. I swear, you lie, Tiger Shock. You lie, Tiger Shock. I demand more information from you. I demand more information from you. Like Professor Cyrus, where are the other, where are the other two pieces, the pieces, the other two keys that you and Killmonger managed to steal from my people? Where is your main base operation? Where are the two pieces that Killmonger's business located? Where are they now? Well, I don't mean talk. I don't know. I swear. I know where they are. Killmonger insisted that we move the keys from one Shadow Council base to the next. They keep heroes like you from finding them. It's standard procedure. I don't know where they are next. It's random. Lies. I demand you to tell me or else. Sorry, T'Challa. I'm afraid we'll have to stop this little interrogation for now. Tiger Shock, we are here to free you on behalf of Killmonger. What's this, Bullseye? Bullseye, was this Claw? Is that you? Surprise to see you, T'Challa. But it's impossible. We thought I perished in Wakanda when you and your new Avengers helped you to free your people from Nidadapu and white gorillas and the man apes control over Wakanda. Please, all you did was destroy my sound form. It took me a while for me to return to my human form. Thanks to Nidada's allies in the Shadow Council, I have been reborn into my original human form. And now my loyalties are towards them. And you, Bullseye, whilst I heard you decided to work, you formed an alliance with the resurrected hand after I helped restore your ability to walk. I may be still in the hand's dead, but I'm still I'm still an independent contractor, and I still offer my services to other criminal organizations. The Shadow Council is no different. Right now, my orders are to help call out here with a Tiger Shark from Anda's custody, and for you, and since you're here, we might as well have our way with you as well. Bullseye. Thank you, my friend. Now, T'Challa, it appears that now it is my turn to finish you. No title shock. Others are here, but we cannot are free not to kill the King of Wakanda. But we cannot let the Wakanda. We need to use the opportunity to kill him now. Kill him. We will have another opportunity to kill the false king. Right now, others are to get you out of here before what surface throwers. We have been invaded, dude. Caught you. Stop, dude. Come, Title, we now. You got lucky, King. And until next time, dude. Don't move. So King Nemo will have words with you. Wonder what's going on here. King Nemo, we have been infiltrated. Two surface thrower criminals designated as Claw and Bullseye have entered the palace and freed Killmonger from custody. What? That's all. Also, the King of Wakanda is also infiltrated the palace uninvited. We don't know how he infiltrated the palace, but we assume it's the same way that Claw and Bullseye did. Dude, you arrest her, dude. Arrest her. Easy anymore. Let's not confuse it. Do not forget your place, President Kelly. You are still guests in my kingdom. Amrita, would you mind helping the guards escort the dignitaries out of Atlantis? If that's really necessary, I was hoping to talk to you perhaps another time, Doctor Radcliffe. But my office has our own precautions to deal with when it comes to intruders. I'm sorry. I'm afraid to this matter, I must end this party shortly. And for your own safety, I insist that you allow my guards and to escort you back to the nearest Atlantean ship to take you back to the surface world at once. For your own safety. Very well then. We'll just, since this is a matter happening in your kingdom, we'll let you handle this appropriately. Come, dignitaries. Let us do what the king insists. Very well, come on, dude. But what about Princess Shuri? Since we caught her brother here, I insist that Shuri remains here. When I decide how do you say I'll leave on my own. Very well then. I'm sorry, Princess Shuri. I understand. Come, we must leave. Come, my friends, we must leave now. Now, Shuri, may I ask you what is it you and hoping to accomplish here without any of my involvement? Stop in the name of King Namor. You mean the false king, traitors? You're a traitor, Man, these Atlanteans make better targets than normal people. Indeed, Bullseye. Love them. Stop eating the Atlantean soda and come on. Our ferry vehicle is not that far from here. Of course. Yeah. King T'Challa, you have gone a great risk to infiltrate my palace uninvited. First, you nearly interfered. It nearly prevented me and my troops from arresting T'Challa and dealing with him in accordance to Atlantic customs. And now you have the nerve to infiltrate my palace uninvited. Uninvited. With all due respect, King Namor, Tanya Stark's actions are representative of a service girl named Killmonger, a traitor to Wakanda, and his actions should be dealt with according to Wakanda, not yours. You have a nerve to a nerve to my you have some nerve to please, you my brother, my King Nemo. I assure you, my brother doesn't mean any disrespect. He only wants to stop Tiger Shark and his allies from doing any harm to both. What my brother means is that that Tiger Shark does not only affect your people, but all we want is to stop Tiger Shark and his our while we are spending our wasted our energy on it, we should be focused on capturing and stopping Tiger Shark from escaping and his allies from escaping. Once yeah, we can farewell, my princess, sorry. Sorry, I must say, May, you are more wiser and more than I brother. Perhaps your sister should be running Wakanda instead of you, T'Challa. Come, raise this waist. I'm afraid not, criminals. You, Tiger Shark. In the name of Atlantis, you will pay for your crimes today. Crimes? You're only criminal here, half breed. What do you think you are? You think it's because that you are the half that your father was full Atlantean blood king that you have the right? Please, you are still the son of a surface thrower. Nothing more. And as for you, enough of your. I saw that man answer this. Count your total. You're still on my own. If any questions, if any interrogation will be done it will be done on me, not you. Of course. Forgive my brother. Anymore. We must. Always. Sorry. Whose side are you on? Your side, of course, brother. But we must not forget that we're still in Atlantis, and we must follow their rules. Their rules. Do follow their rules. I'm sorry to interrupt this little scuffle you heroes are having, but I'm afraid I insist that you allow me and my partner here to escort Tiger Shark out of Atlantis and back to one of our base operations. We will. I'm afraid. You think we will allow you to do that? You are surrounded, criminals. No way for you to escape. You forget. I am a master of sound, you. And I go, allow me. This will keep your sensitive ears safe. Tiger Sharks. That's to keep you busy. Come, let's leave now. Getting away. I'm afraid that blast. I take a mass. I know that I may have hacked into your schematic of your castle after you. Did you now? My apologies. I assume on your brother's. Perhaps did you? But I think if you can. All right, we'll do it. I'm gonna activate the interface now. They're all done. It appears that's perhaps, but due to your interference, the criminal Tiger Shark and his allies were allowed to escape my castle, and I assure you, I will not forget this matter. But I assure you, and over T'Challa, if you ever set your foot on Atlantis without my permission again, I will declare war on Wakanda. And this time, this time there will be no treaty. There will be no ceasefire. If our faction ever go to war again, I promise you that this new war that will be waged, and until either Wakanda or Atlantis meets its end. Meet this end. Well, that could have gone better, brother. Indeed, Sherry. At least he threatened to declare war on all the surface world. which means that the media can easily fix this little matter, and won't affect the rest of the world, only Wakanda. Yes, but the elders will not be happy. No mother will be happy to hear that you have nearly that we're this close to going to war with Atlantis. I know, Shuri. That's why I hope that you will allow yourself to keep keep this between us. You mean keep it a secret from our own people? Sure, our people must know what's happened here, and they will. Not until we bring Killmonger to justice and retrieve the 2 remaining keys. And how do we do that when we don't even know where those 2 keys are being kept next? Don't be so sure. During the fight, I was able to set a tracking device on Tire Shark. They will on Tire Shark. They will not know it, but they will lead me straight to where the Killmonger is, and hopefully the 2 keys. And when that happens, we will retrieve the keys before the 2 keys that they have, and we're not before. Once we have the keys, we'll make our way to find the location of where that kind of base is. Yes, a good plan, but you can't do this alone. Should we contact White Wolf, Hunter, or perhaps Storm Malachi to help? No, I will not risk the safety of my people in my endeavors. But you can't do. But so you're insisting on doing this alone. I never said I'll do this alone. But I do admit I'll require help from some other good friends of mine.